Alright, let's build a prison. It's Alex here everyone, how are we doing? Let's jump into some Prison Architect. I have been playing so much of this game lately. I don't even know why, I just kind of picked up out of nowhere. And all of a sudden, been hammering it through. So we're going to start pretty simple. I'm in men's prison. I've not got gangs turned on. I don't really quite understand the feature. I've seen a few other people playing to pay it through. And just thought, you know what, not a massive fan. So I'm going to slide down here. I always make the problem, I always start my intake up here, and then you get a little bit of a backlog. So we're going to drift down a little bit. And we're going to jump in here. So if we do a little bit of planning, let's pause now. We don't need people coming in yet. Let's look at our intake. We're going to close for the time being. Let's take a couple of grants. We need the basic detention centre, building all that sort of stuff. And what else do we want? We will do the administration centre. So we'll take those two. We'll get ourselves some money in. And let's jump into it. Alright. Now I leave myself a bit of a gap to the road. No massive reason why. But gives you a bit of an entrance way at the start there. Space is never going to be a problem here. We're on a large map, we can drift out that way, that's not a problem. So, if we're going to make that our reception, we're going to need some cells. We're going to start small. We're going to start with MinSec, and then we'll drift on from there. The goal being here, we're going to get all the way through and right up to our Supermax people, and hopefully start getting some executions through as well. We're going to start small, we're going to start with MinSec. Hopefully they won't cause us too much trouble, and then we can carry on. So, if that's going to be our doors in and out there, we can have doors in there as well. We need to put some power down, aren't we? If we worry about our corridors and stuff first. We shoot a corridor down off that way. Do we go dormitories? I don't know how I feel about dormitories. I've tried them before. People seem to escape from dormitories a lot, and when it rains it pours with that. You just get people just flooding out of your prison, so we might go a cell approach. I reckon we could probably take them straight into the back of here. So if we're going to go bed, shower, toilety thing, door, do we go in that basic to start with, or do we give them like a chair or something? We'll give them like a chair or something as well, I think. So that'll be in there like that. Do we go like that? Do we really jam them in, or do we go too wide? Let's go too wide. We'll be nice to them, look. Let's go that way. So they can have like a bed, shower, toilet thing, chair, wall, door. Let's do it that way. Is that a cell? How big do our cells have to be? It's 2 by 2 per person? I think it's 2 by 2 per person. I think we'll be okay like that, hopefully, if we run it through like that. Gap in there. Mirror that on that side. Have it like that. That's our little sort of basic cell block idea. I reckon we'll run something like that. Over here, I think we'll mirror ourselves into here eventually. We'll leave that for the time being. I'm not a fan of doing separate bathrooms. Sorry, not bathrooms, shower rooms. I don't think I think they cause more trouble than they serve. You know, if I have them in their cells, they can just do that when they want it. What else are we going to need in here? Might run this down a little bit more. So we'll put in room for another. Let's do one more cell in there. And they're going to come out here. Do they come out straight into corridor, I think? Do that. Off this corridor, we need to have canteen and kitchen. Doesn't need to be massive. I don't think the canteen's probably going to want to be bigger than that, though, I'd say. Drift it down this way a little bit, and they're going to need a yard as well, aren't they? Let's drift this down there. Now, how big are our tables again? Up to there. I can drift one along each, that's fine. Now I will say as well, I do not make any claim to really knowing what I'm doing when I'm playing Prison Architect. It's kind of a make it up as you go along kind of situation. We need a serving table, aren't we? Which is 5. Track drifts along there. I'll have a wall in there. Stuff. That's big enough for a kitchen, isn't it? Is that big enough for a kitchen? Should we drift that forward a little bit? I think it'll be alright. We can start with that. If not, we can always drift it back that way a little bit. That's fine there. We can push some more cells into there, and then they're going to want a little bit of yard space, aren't they, down there? That's everything we're going to need. That's everything we're going to need. What we are going to do, we're going to do a little bit cheeky, actually, and if we kind of copy that down here, how high is that? 10 down to there. For the time being, we're going to make this a massive holding cell. I never seem to put holding cells in my prison. I don't seem to struggle without them. Kind of grow as you need and fill to capacity. So I think we'll call that a holding cell. We'll put some stuff in it. We'll get the grant, and then we can rip it out again and make it some more cells. Of course, we're going to need some power, aren't we? If we plan ahead for that, potentially that could be its own room, like that. Can come down from there, can't it? Could probably drift up a little bit. Up. Might just drift out too. Just nestle in the corner there, can't it? Use the right mouse button. Right. And then we will put our water in there as well, like that. And we'll do it that way. So that can block off around there like that for the time being. So that'll be fine. Right, let's start laying some foundations. So, brick or concrete? Let's go brick. All of you first. You can join on. Oh, that's poor. All the way down there as well. Objects. Large door there. Right. Let's get you in. Let's get this foundation laid, and we will crack on. Oh, I've destroyed the foundations, haven't I, you penis? Let's try that again. Alrighty, come on guys. So, I should jump in and say, obviously, streaming this on Twitch. I've missed it again down there, what am I doing? New to Twitch, gonna start streaming hopefully pretty regularly and uploading on YouTube. Previously, was doing a little bit of YouTube as well. Hopefully some of you that are watching this now on YouTube will have seen some of my stuff before with Tim, back in sort of right back into the old PPR Minecraft days. Forward into sort of PPR game where we branched down a little bit. And now just kind of running through on my own. So I'm living in the UK now, obviously Australian, you can probably tell from the accent. And yeah, it's kind of just me and Tim with the way time difference works and that sort of thing. We don't get to game together as much as we used to, but it's something that I still enjoy doing. And I kind of realised the other day that I'm still doing as much gaming as I ever was. I might as well, talk to the internet while I do it. So as we're going through this, if anyone decides to pop in chat, if anyone even watches this, feel free to send some messages on there. If you think I'm being absolutely ridiculous with anything I do, feel free to tweet me, ab_berry, send something through to me on there, abuse me, whatever. I don't really know what I'm doing. We'll work it out. Right, let's put some walls in now that we have a foundation. In. I should have turned off auto lights. Let me turn that off now. That's right. For the most part, they look like they've kind of jumped in the right place, except for these ones. Let's dismantle you and you down there. Actually, let's dismantle most of these, otherwise they are going to annoy me being in spots like that. We don't need any of you. Any of you. One was in the right place. Oh no, two. We've gotten away with two. Hey. Right, so they can start putting all of those walls in. Do it in two like that. And now we can start placing our objects. We're going to need a large gel door there. Start marking these off as rooms as well. So this is going to be the biggest holding cell anyone has ever put in a game. That's going to be our kitchen. This is going to be canteen. There's reception, there's reception, that's going to be reception. There's going to be utilities down there, and they're going to be cells. Wonderful. Alright, what do we need in here? We're going to need an office desk. Bosh, just like that. Walk straight into it. Chair there as well. What else do we need? Table. Put one of them in. Oh, why do you not line up? Let's do one there. There. We've got our chair in there, that's fine. A couple of lights, 1, 2 in, 1, 2 in. Actually, there. We can sit like that. Right, that's reception done. Hallway, bosh bosh. Bosh bosh. And the walls are going in there now. Let's place down. Utilities, our power station and our water station. Capacitor, that's fine. And start dumping some stuff into canteen. Table. I've kind of planned ahead a little bit here with the size of the canteen. We're not going to need that much to start with. Serving table. We're going to need a cooker, fridge and sink. Which way are we going to do it? Yeah, the sink can go there. Bin. Cooker. I've never understood. Is that the back or the front? I think it's the back. Let's do it that way. Just like that. What are you doing here, friend? You're not even blocked in. Just don't know what to do with your day. So light there, light there. Alright, you on the other hand, you lads are blocked in. Until we can afford to get metal detectors, we have to put a door on the kitchen. Thank you, pulling the door out of nowhere. Wonderful. Right, you're in there. We've already got that awful thing where it's not got concrete floor. That's fine. Objects, stuff, door into the kitchen. That's all fine through there. Holding cell, what do you need? A toilet and a bench. Literally 1, 2. That's fine. And let's set up our first cell. So, bed at the back there, drain, shower head, toilet, because he doesn't want to sleep next to a toilet, like that, wonderful. We might just stick with that for the time being. I don't think we'll worry about putting in any sort of jazzy things. I don't think they need chairs yet or anything like that. We'll see how they cope with just the sort of bare essentials in there, and then we can worry about it later on. That's all good. Something I need. Ooh, well, we're going to get into there. We can probably get to there from the outside for the time being. That's all we need to do is get into there, so that's fine. Let's sell some wood. 150 bucks for a bit of wood. Feels like a lot. We are going to need some lights in the kitchen. Not the kitchen, sorry, in the canteen. Bosh, like that. Let's hurry this up a little bit. So, obviously we're going to need to destroy some wall there. We're probably a little bit keen with putting wall in. How far is it going to extend down? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, bang bang. Let's clear that out. And then people can actually get in there and finish that off, and then hopefully need a yard space. Which we might. Oh, that's the other thing is you don't need to bring deliveries further down this way, otherwise they're going to keep walking a mile with them. So let's dump a delivery space there. Garbage collection can be down here as well. Right, good. So we don't have that up there anymore. So that'll bring things down a little bit closer. water in. Lovely. Rooms, we can call that cell now. Oh, I've made it too small. Anyone that's watching this is probably pulling their hair out before, weren't they? You knew that that was too small and you said nothing. How dare you? That's alright. We have the technology to work around that. Let's do that like that. These are going to have to drift down a little bit as well. So for the time being, they can all go. That can go. That's unfortunate. Right. That also means that that shower head is going to want to move. We might actually dismantle all of. Let's move the toilet as well. Let's dismantle that. It's going to move down. Chair of door is going to move down as well. We have some utilities now, so we can plug all of this in. Let's go into there. Let's go straight down there. Now I know that you don't have to take cabling through doors. Obviously, it's cable that goes in underneath. It's kind of a little bit of forward planning, though, in the sense that it's going to stop us needing to worry about it so much when we start getting into our metal detectors and that sort of thing. So if we just plunge that through there, yeah, we're just getting ahead of the game. If we do some pipe work as well, that only needs to get up to cells, so we might take it this way, down like that. Small water pipe through there, hot water pipe as well. That is the other thing, is I do have weather and heat turned on. Never actually something I played with, so we'll kind of learn as we go with that one. What we might do is we'll take, that's going to be doors and walls, so we'll take it one further down, bring that down into the kitchen. That can service that as well. All good. Right, they can get that labelled. Laid would be good.